Hello friends, I welcome you all to our YouTube channel Adapt, Learn and Grow Together. Here we have Miss Sia, who is a teacher, and Mr. Ram, who is an Excel expert. Mr. Sia is seeking for help to create some Excel-based trackers that can help in tracking the progress of her students, to which Mr. Ram agrees. Together, they decided to start with a basic assignment tracker that is shown here. Let us now move to our Excel sheet to discuss this in detail. Starting with our first tracker, which is assignment submission tracker. A student is required to submit 5 assignments to get the course completion certificate. Here, we will track the submission of each assignment for all the students, and basis the assignment submission done by that particular student, we will be creating a tracker here. So to understand this tracker, let us take the first example. Mr. Radhe has submitted assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3 and assignment 4. Only assignment 5 is pending for Mr. Radhe. Now in the submitted column, we can see that there are 4 stars that are assigned for Mr. Radhe, which means that out of 5, 4 assignments are completed by Mr. Radhe. Let us take another example of Mr. Madhav. Mr. Madhav has submitted assignment 1, assignment 3 and assignment 2, 4, 5 are still pending. Again, in the submission tracker, only 2 stars signifying that Madhav has submitted 2 assignments and 3 are still pending. So we can easily get the number of assignments submitted by checking the column submitted and basis number of stars that are populated here. Now, to create such a tracker, there are 3 steps. Our first step is to insert a checkbox under each assignment for a given student. Our second step would be to link the checkboxes with the required cell. And third step would be to create a star-based tracker basis the number of checkboxes that are checked or are set as true. Now, we will take one student as an example. So for Sham and assignment 1, let us go to the developer tab. In the developer tab, go to insert option, and inside the insert option for our tracker, we will be using only the options available in the form control section. Since we need a checkbox, we will just click on this checkbox and then we will go to the place or the cell where we want this checkbox to be placed. Left click to get a checkbox inserted inside that cell. So now we see that the checkbox is having a name assigned to it, which is checkbox 85. Now, we do not want this name to be there, so we will just do a right click and then we will delete this checkbox name. We will adjust this checkbox to adjust its alignment with the previous checkboxes in assignment 1. So we have added a checkbox in the cell B8, but this checkbox is right now not linked with the cell B8. To link a checkbox with a cell, go to Format Control. Inside the Format Control, go to the Control tab and in the cell link, select the cell where you want the checkbox to be linked. In our case, we want the checkbox to be linked with B8. You will select this cell and then press OK. Now, let us see what has changed. Let us try to change the value in the checkbox. This is unchecked. You can see that this cell has been assigned the value as false. If I check it, the value in the B8 cell changes to true. So now we understand that the checkbox return the values true and false basis the selection done by the Excel user. We only want user to see the checkbox. So we can fix that by changing the text color to white. So now only the checkbox is visible for Mr. Sham assignment 1. This cell has the value true in background, but it is not visible to the Excel user. So as of now, we have created a checkbox. Then in the second step, we have linked the checkbox to the required cell, and now we will do the same steps for assignment 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we have assigned checkboxes for each assignment to be completed by Mr. Sham, and we have also linked these checkboxes to the respective cells where they are present. Now we are entering into our third step, which is basis the statuses of the assignment, populating stars in this cell. To create such a tracker which populates the number of stars basis the statuses of the assignments, we can achieve that by using two Excel functions. Our first function is repeat, which helps in repeating a given text, in our case it is star, a given number of times. Now to calculate the number of times, we will be using count if formula. We will enter the range as cells from B8 till F8, and then we will enter the criteria. So our criteria is that we want to count the number of cells that have checkboxes as checked or that have true value present in the cell. So our criteria would be true. Now on click of enter, we will see that since Mr. Sham had 4 checkboxes checked, it is showing us 4 stars here, signifying that out of 5, Mr. Sham has completed 4 assignments. If I check this checkbox as well, I can see that I'm getting the output automatically updated from 4 to 5. So each star present in this submitted column represents an assignment, and the number of stars present here defines the number of assignments submitted by that student. So here we have used checkboxes and 2 Excel functions. Till now we have not used conditional formatting. So here we learn how to insert and use checkboxes in the Excel workbook. I hope this session was helpful. We will meet again in our next session with some more interesting topics.